Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got 13 matchups on this NHL slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Big slate today. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hop in my premium private Discord. Love to have you guys in there where I post my plays every day. And yeah, we'll hop in it. First matchup, we've got the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Dallas Stars. Dallas opening up as home favorites at minus 160. Tampa Bay plus 140 with the over-under at 6. Lightning coming into this matchup 10-9-5. Dallas 13-5-3. Head-to-head Tampa Bay 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Tampa Bay on a 3-game losing streak coming off a pit loss. Dallas coming off a Calgary loss. They're 1-3 in their last 4. Both teams struggling right now this last week. Tampa Bay is 10-3 against Dallas. 7-2 on the road against Dallas. So they've been very good head-to-head against Dallas, especially on the road. And yeah, with both teams struggling in this last week, I'll take a shot with Tampa Bay plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg opening up as big home favorites at minus 290. Chicago plus 240 with the over-under at 6. Chicago coming into this matchup 7-14. Winnipeg 8-2. Head-to-head, Winnipeg's 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Chicago coming off a 5-1 loss against Detroit. Winnipeg has had a rough few games on a 3-game losing streak coming off an Edmonton loss. Chicago, though, 0-5 against Winnipeg, 1-5 on the road against Winnipeg. So they've really struggled against the Jets here. I think it's a good bounce back spot for Winnipeg, and I think I'll take the Winnipeg Jets at home. Next matchup, we got the New York Rangers versus the Nashville Predators. Rangers opening up as road favorites at minus 135. The Predators plus 115 with the over-under at 6. Rangers coming into this matchup 16-4-1. Nashville 11-11. Head-to-head, Nashville is 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Rangers coming off a Detroit win. Nashville, they were on that 6-game losing streak, coming off a 6-1 loss against Minnesota. Very disappointing way to end their to end their winning streak here. Rangers play well on the road, 8-2 on the road, 8-4 on the road against Nashville. And I don't know. I kind of feel like Nashville's going to struggle here a little bit following that win streak. I think they're going to decline a little bit here. And Rangers playing very well, 8-2 in their last 10. I think I'm going to take the Rangers on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Islanders versus the Florida Panthers. Florida opening up as home favorites at minus 170. The Islanders plus 150 with the over-under at 6. Florida coming into this matchup 14-7-2. The Islanders 9-7-6. Head-to-head, Florida 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Islanders coming off a big Carolina win 5-4. Florida coming off a nice Montreal win. Islanders are just 1-5 against Florida, 1-4 on the road against Florida, so they've really struggled against the Panthers. Panthers 6-2 at home. They play very well at home so far, and I think I'm gonna have to take the Panthers at home here. Next matchup, we got the Boston Bruins versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Looks like Bruins are opening up as a slight road favorite at minus 115. Toronto minus 105 with the over-under at 6. Bruins coming into this matchup 15-4-3. Toronto 12-6-3. Head-to-head, Boston 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Boston coming off a San Jose win 3-0. Boston is on that bad 3-game losing streak, so they kind of bounced back last game. Toronto on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Kraken win. Boston, they are just 6-12 on the road against Toronto. So they've really struggled against Toronto here on the road. And, Yeah, two great teams. Give me the home dog at home. We'll take Toronto plus 1.5 here. Next matchup, we got the Buffalo Sabres versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina opening up as home favorites at minus 250. Buffalo plus 200 with the over-under at 6.5. Buffalo coming into this matchup 10-11-2. Carolina 13-8-1. Head-to-head, Carolina 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Buffalo coming off a St. Louis loss. Carolina coming off an Islanders loss. Buffalo 0-9 on the road against Carolina. 2-15 against Carolina. They have been very bad against Carolina here. And yeah, I think I'm going to roll with the Hurricanes at home. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Red Wings versus the Montreal Canadiens. Detroit opening up as road favorites at minus 155. Montreal plus 135 with the over-under at 6.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 12-7-3. Montreal 10-11-2. Head-to-head, Detroit 6-2-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Detroit coming off a Chicago win, 4-1 in their last 5 right now. They did lose to Montreal in their last meeting, 3-2. Montreal, they are not playing very well, coming off a Florida loss. Haven't looked that great here recently. Detroit 8-4 against Montreal. So they've been good head-to-head. They did lose that last time to them in a close one. But I like Detroit here. Detroit playing well right now. They've obviously played way better since losing to Montreal, earlier last month. So I think I'm going to take the Red Wings on the road. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Flyers versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins opening up as home favorites at minus 160. The Flyers plus 140 with the over-under at 6. Flyers coming into this matchup 11-10-2. The Penguins 11-10-1. Head-to-head, Pittsburgh 7-2-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Philly on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Devils loss. They're 1-4 in their last 5 right now. Pittsburgh coming off a big Tampa Bay win, 4-2. The Flyers, they're 1-7 against Pittsburgh, 1-5 on the road against Pitt. They have not played good against Pittsburgh here. And you're looking at a pretty just pound for pound identical matchup. So we're going to roll with the team that's just been much better head to head and at home. We're going to roll with the Penguins here. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Kraken versus the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa opening up as home favorites at minus 115. Seattle plus 105 with the over-under at 6.5. Kraken coming into this matchup 8-10-6. Ottawa 8-10. Head-to-head, Seattle 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Seattle on a 3-game losing streak right now. Ottawa also on a 3-game losing streak. So a pretty even matchup. Both teams struggling this last week. I mean, this one is a tough one here. You can go either way. We'll take a shot with the underdog, and we'll take Kraken plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Blues versus the Arizona Coyotes. Arizona opening up as home favorites at minus 120. The Blues plus 110 with the over-under at 6.5. Blues coming into this matchup 12-9-1. Arizona 11-9-2. Head-to-head, St. Louis 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. St. Louis coming off a Buffalo win. They did beat Arizona 6-5 in their last meeting. Arizona on a little 3-game winning streak, coming off a Colorado, Vegas, and Tampa Bay win. I mean, that's a nice 3-game run that Arizona is on. And yeah, Arizona's hot right now, beating 3 solid teams right there. And yeah, I like the streak they're on. They're playing very good right now. Give me Arizona at home. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Avalanche versus the Anaheim Ducks. Colorado opening up as road favorites at minus 235. Anaheim plus 210 with the over-under at 6.5. Colorado coming into this matchup 15-6-1. Anaheim 9-14. Head-to-head, Colorado 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings where they've been pretty dominant. Colorado coming off an Arizona loss. They did beat Anaheim 8-2 in their last meeting, which was they dominated them. Anaheim on an 8-game losing streak right now. It has been brutal for Anaheim. Colorado 5-0 on the road against Anaheim, 10-1 against Anaheim. They've been dominant against the Ducks here, and yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take the Avalanche on the road. Next matchup, we got the Vancouver Canucks versus the Calgary Flames. Calgary opening up as home favorites at -120. Vancouver +110 with the over-under at 6.5. Vancouver coming into this matchup 15-8-1. Calgary 10-10-3. Head-to-head, Calgary 7-1-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, so they've been the good head-to-head team here. Vancouver coming off a Vegas loss. They did lose to Calgary 5-2 in their last meeting. Calgary on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Dallas win. Vancouver, they are just 1-6 on the road against Calgary. 2-5 against Calgary. They've really struggled against Calgary. Got killed last time they played Calgary here. And I think I'm going to have to take a shot with the Flames at home in this one. And then the last matchup, we got the Washington Capitals versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas opening up as big home favorites at -185. Washington +160 with the over-under at 6. Washington coming into this matchup 12-6-2. Vegas 15-5-4. Head-to-head, Vegas 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Washington playing very well. They did beat Vegas 3-0 in their last meeting. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Vegas ending their 3-game losing streak, coming off a big Vancouver win. Washington 5-1 on the road. They're playing well on the road. I still just am in a spot where I don't trust Vegas right now. They need to rack up some wins before I can really trust them here. Washington beat Vegas last time, shut them out. So I'll take Washington +1.5 on the road here. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I will see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.